Hello. Good, not morning, good evening. Welcome in. ZV9, welcome. Thank you for the giant me. Thank you. It's actually pretty warm in here in my house right now. I didn't expect it. It's not been an issue up until this point, but today is pretty warm. So I have the fan on. So I hope you can still hear me over the fan and just like in general. I would like to be heard. Yeah. I'm looking at my game right now because I have it open on the screen and I gotta show you. It's so cool. This week was doing some work on a bunch of little things, trying to fix the clumping issues, trying to improve on what's already here. So did a retuning of the needs to work better. And then just like made an island. So the world is on an island and this is going to be a harbor. So this is where new people spawn from. So if I make this larger, I don't know, 40 people. I don't know why they're coming into the ground. I gotta figure that out. But they spawn into the ground. And then if I zoom in enough, the grass is like these little almost circles. I made them like imperfect circles. I thought they looked cuter than perfect circles. So they got some cuts out of the sides of them. And I just did that before stream, but I'm liking how it's looking. And the sand is a cinty texture I just threw on there. And we got to do something about the water, but that's like pretty low prio. What I want to do now is add navigation to the creatures, because I think the avoidance system in the navigation will prevent them from clumping on each other so much. But in the past, it's always been miserable setting it up and not really worked. So my expectations are pretty low for it this time. But something to attempt, and I think we'll attempt it today on stream. I'm pretty low energy today. I almost didn't stream. But I'm here. So let's do it. So I was reading a doc about how to do this. So I want to continue with that. Because I added a navigation agent 3D to the creature. I don't have a nav mesh, but I don't know how to set it up. I remember doing this before, and it was like a back and forth of like attempting to move and then like actually moving with avoidance. 3D agent used to pathfind to a position while avoiding static and dynamic objects. Calculation can be used by the parent node to dynamically move it along the path. Huh. Interesting. Requires navigation data to work correctly. Kezer, welcome in. I was just about to go for a cold water bath. You still can. Take me with you. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. That's not very cute of me. But yeah, take me with. Yeah, watch me from the tub. Yes. Information can be safely in the physics step. Okay. After setting the target position property, the get next path position method must be used once every physics frame to update the internal path logic. Hey Cam, welcome in. I'll go later. It'll be better then because I won't have the sun coming in the window in my eyes too. Okay. Congrats on first, Cam. Welcome. The vector position it returns should be used as the next movement position of the agent's parent node. Okay. Several methods of this class, such as get next path position, can trigger a new path calculation. Applying these in your callback to an agent signal, such as waypoint reach, can cause infinite recursion. Interesting. Marvel Wraith, welcome in. Hello, cuddly coder cutie fry. Aw. Aw. It is recommended to call these methods in the physics step, or alternatively delay their call until the end of the frame. Call deferred. Okay, let's look at the tutorial. The fan's on, but it's like, it's not enough. I'm so warm. When my cats had a really harsh telling off today, could not find Angus anywhere. Wouldn't come when I shouted, or for treats. I thought he crawled off to die from the heat. He was just being an ignorant butt. Aw. Tom, welcome in. I know that feeling when you think your pet is dead. And then they're not. And you're like, okay, but like, why'd you make me think that? Like, I'm pretty mad all the same. The population exploded. I can't remember what it was set to. They've been really aggressively fucking lately. That was a really harsh way to say that. They've been reproducing at a surprisingly high rate. And I don't understand why. Animal will be like, why are you waking me up from my nap? It's scary. He's under a cabinet in the conservatory. It's so hot in there. Burnt my hand on the window handle, so I wanted them all out of it. That's fair. Mating. They're aggressively mating. Reproducing. Nothing. Can this just like collapse, please? Because I want to just see the page. Me too. In this economy. These guys. My little creatures on the left. Cool breeze, welcome in. I can take you to the shower. Oh, baths only. Yeah, it might be hard to take me into the shower. You might get your phone wet. But you might not. I don't know. Yag, hello, welcome in. I'm just, sweating. The Yag. Yagich, welcome in. So sorry. Put respect on that name. Navigation agent nodes are optional, not a hard requirement to use the navigation system. The entire functionality can be replaced with scripts and direct calls to the navigation server API. Interesting. If I still streamed, I'd not be streaming today. You're very brave. Yeah, I just keep trying to remind myself, don't lift up your shirt to pat the sweat off your under boob. Thank you for the hydrate, Blueberry. Welcome in. Or Blubbery. I don't know how you want me to say it. Blubbery. Ice pops. Like ice cream? Or like popsicles? That sounds awful. Blueberry Dog was taken. Okay, so I got it right the first time then. I read it the way you wanted it. You're not forgetful, right? I don't think anyone would see anything from this angle, but like it would be, it would still be awkward. Freddy, welcome in. Better than eyes pops? In the wrapper, don't take them out. Okay. I was gonna say, wouldn't that just get me covered in sticky syrup? That seems like a problem too. Okay. I want the avoidance. How was your other game going? The one that was like Animal Crossing, I think? Oh, Hexery. Yeah, I put a pause on that while I was not feeling well because... Wait, standing desks don't feel me now. What? I put a pause on that because the multiplayer aspects are not feeling possible to me right now. Like, I'm just feeling stupid. Oh wait, do you work at a standing desk, Freddy? Okay, avoidance. Section explains how to use avoidance. So that it's a true velocity computed signal of the navigation agent node must be connected to receive the safe velocity calculation result. Okay. Set the velocity of the navigation agent node in physics process to update the agent with the current velocity of the agent's parent node. While avoidance is enabled on the agent, the safe velocity vector will be received, the velocity computed signal every physics frame. This velocity vector should be used to move the navigation agent's parent node in order to avoid collision with other avoidance using agents or avoidance obstacles. Okay. Navigation agent must be supplied with the target position attribute, even if you're only using the agent for avoidance. Otherwise, the safe velocity received will always be 0. Okay, so it's 0 then. That's good. Look like a nice concept. I hope you can continue it someday. Yeah, I did do, I've still done a little bit on it. And I have like a better idea now for what I want the game core loop to be. I can briefly show you if you're curious. I don't have like a good doc. I'm gonna shut this just because it's gonna be a bit of a problem if I have too much running at once. I don't have a doc for like the idea, but basically I need to rewrite the inventory system. I need to rewrite the crafting system. There's like a lot of things I need to redo, and that's part of like the pause. But basically a bunch of the game mechanics in Hexery I want to lock behind different buildings that you can craft in place with your community. So the people that visit you can all like pool together the required resources, and then you can craft buildings to be like, this is the fishing shop, and now you've unlocked fishing in the game. And having like buildings that are like multi-story or multi-tile and that you can enter is like a big part of the technical challenge. Oh, I do have a broom. Okay, nice. But like I've done a few things, like the camera now is I don't remember the controls. Oh, it's right click. You can move the camera around kind of thing. And the world is continuous again. It's not cubes anymore, because that ended up being more trouble than it was worth to me. Yeah. Yeah, just not working on it right now. But definitely something I'm still planning on finishing. Okay, so anyway. Back to nav agents. Perchance. I love my standing desk in the lab. I got one at home. It's never been in stand mode. I mean, honestly, standing desks are just nice for like adjusting heights, if nothing else, like for your posture or whatever. Multiplayer adds a bazillion times more complexity to any game. Yeah, especially like I want to have the ability to go inside the buildings, and then inside the buildings will be like a different scene. So like handling that is like blowing my mind. But like the inventory stuff already was like such a bear, because like I was used to having inventory as like nodes with numbers, but now it has to be like identifying keys or paths depending on if they're like still in world. It got weird. So I think a better refactor, but I promised myself I wouldn't do any more work on it until I feel well again, because I'm trying really hard not to put sick person code into it. Because I always do this, like as someone that works a day job, like I get a lot more time to work on my projects if I'm sick. And like that means all my projects get like a little bit lazy and a little bit ass because I just can't think straight, and it's like the only time I have to really put into it. So I'm just trying not to like muddy that one, basically. Good blood flow makes your brain stronger or something, does it? Just lying here thinking about how badly all space accidents are represented by Hollywood. Not once can I recall someone's eyeballs boiling when their suit depressurized. What real life space accidents are you picturing? Thank you, Cool Breeze. Yeah, it's been basically this whole year of like not my best. But I'm still having fun. Just like need to do simpler things. Okay, so if I set target position. Okay, so let's connect this up. This is like the massivest script. This is like an example of me writing bad code. Okay. Avoidance. Velocity computed. That's what I want. Computer computed. So velocity would be equal to safe velocity, and then move and slide. So I don't want to call move and slide here anymore. Blueberry, thank you for the bits. Jeez. Thanks for the tips on branding before when you were discussing the importance of having good personal site. Oh yeah, definitely. Wait, real life? None, just physics. Oh. Are there movies, I guess, where they're... Wait, I'm so confused. Are you saying their eyes should boil and they don't? Like in the movie? played Hexery since the playtest went live. I should hop on again soon. I mean, there's no update, so I don't recommend it. You should let me redo it first. Yes, they should. How would you make that visual? You know what? I don't want to think about it. Like that's a yucky thing. So no, thank you. Target position. Is that really what I want? Gavin, welcome in. When cartoon characters get angry, steam comes out of their ears. That, but their eyes. Wow. That's an idea. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. So would I set it as target position? Would I set target position as the final position? If navigation finished, return. Please just show me the whole script. Please. Fuck you. Okay. That's crazy that they classified it. Oh, let's look at the 3D. Movement target, set target position. Handle. Okay. Not sure they'd bubble. Okay. Okay. That's enough. It's a pretty dim candle in the sunlight. Not my candle. How did you vibe code? What? I don't vibe code. Did something imply that I do? Master prompter. Teleprompter. Velocity, safe velocity. Okay, so I did this part. Set velocity. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna steal this. Very realistic 3D. What? Are you implying it's not? Yeah, I'm just gonna steal this whole thing. Except the look at. Mm-hmm. Need another thinky topic? True to life physics down to the atom. That's very true. Just breathed in beer, goddamn. Signed out the equipment with IT today for the jobs. Must be a good sign, right? Yeah, I mean, it's already a thing, right? But they're letting you take the IT home, so that's good. They're taking the tech home. I'm just gonna like... I guess... I don't remember if I said, but my manager emailed me at 7 p.m. on a Thursday saying he accepted my formal resignation, to which I replied, what resignation? I haven't put one in. Went in Friday, had the long weekend off. Emailed Tuesday morning, 7:30, saying I quit with immediate effect. Yeah, you did, but why? Like, what was the... I feel like there's an in-between here that's missing. You went in Friday after he said that and did it, like, was it weird? Or like, music's so relaxing, reminds me of those weird sleep CDs I listened to as a kid. This is the music from Stop and Smell the Flowers, which is the game over there on the, how do I, this game, the soundtrack. He also always worked from home on a Friday. Okay, so he wasn't there to see you. But like, did he respond at all? Did he explain? Or like, how did you interpret that? Because like, I would have thought, like, my first thought is that it's a mistake. It's been 15 months, that's fair. But yeah, if I wasn't trying to quit, unless like I thought my boss hated me and like was out to get me or something. Nanth, good morning. Welcome in. Sounds like they mistook Kezer as resigning, or were just trying to threaten her. I don't know. But then she was like, you know what? Yes. But I was job hunting anyway. Oh. One thing that I really like gives me the ick is when I'm looking for a job and the manager or whoever contacts me after business hours about my application. I hate that. I'm like, you should not be emailing me at 7 p.m. on a Friday. Like, what the fuck? It's such a bad sign, but like I've never let it stop me from taking a job, and then I've always regretted it. So don't be like me, kids. Okay, it is called target position. Okay, it looks like I set this elsewhere, so I'm just gonna... If... This... Target position is target position. Okay. So if it's been set, then we do this. My boss low-key hates me, but I'm too good, can't fire me. Got other jobs lined up, but I really want this one because it's work from home. Yeah, definitely. Email's fine, just don't respond to someone. I know, but like, if they're doing that and they're about to be my boss, it says something about the workplace or them as a person. And it's not good. I'm not addicted to the workahol, and I don't like working for people that are. Because it's a terrible sign. Set target position. Should I be doing this instead? Set target position. What? It's not even an option. What? What? Remember that one guy that had 12 remote jobs at once, only got fired because he was too goated? Yeah. I've read a few posts on Reddit of people that are like, yeah, I work from home and I automated my job. And so now I just have to be near my computer in case someone messages me. But I still get everything done that like is expected of me. But I only work for like 15 minutes a week or something. I'm like, someday. Someday that will be me. All right, this should be on the other screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Navigation region 3D, I believe it's called. Let's set her up. Myth, welcome in. I was one of the few people in my office who maintained strict work hours when we were working remotely. My manager recently told me she wants to be like me when she grows up. I'm like, lady, A, you're older than me, and B, you can just choose to do that. Yeah, I don't know why people just like don't respect their own time. Like, it makes me so annoyed when they think I'm gonna do the same, because I'm not. I'd have a full-time indie studio if I could just do whatever I wanted all week, guilt-free. I mean, yeah. I like a good balance. A crazy boss makes you miserable, but a lazy boss will also create probs. No. I'm employed when I'm saying, oh, damn, enjoy it. Don't say it publicly. You'll give management ideas. Wait, which part? I don't want to say which. Hey, Nick, welcome in. You came here too. Lazy boss would stress me out because I feel like their boss is gonna fire both of us. Nuh-uh. No. I mean, I get feeling that way. I really do. But no, that's not gonna happen. Coda DeVita out here sweating out. Coda, welcome in. The automation part. Oh yeah, they're not listening. They're not watching this. They're not trying to get better at programming. They're just all just gonna have AI do it, right? Root node children. I think mesh instance is better. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter because we're baking it. I guess it probably doesn't matter. I didn't really think about the size of my agents. I don't think they're that big, but let's just see. Let's just use the defaults. Oops. Lazy boss doesn't realize how much money he's losing till he abruptly fired you for costing too much. They're gonna do that regardless. They're gonna fire you regardless of if your boss is lazy. They're just gonna do it because they found a reason that they can and they always want to. Like, you can't live your life afraid of that. And at least with the lazy boss, you can like enjoy some peace in the meantime. Sorry, this is getting so dark, but it's all a goddamn scam. I'm mad about it. Actually, maybe this shouldn't go in some folder. Ground nav mesh. So I haven't been in because of awful sleep schedule, but I searched something like Twitch Godot on YouTube and your gift tutorial came up. It was baller, worked perfect. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I'm so glad. That's so nice. I actually wanted to jump back in to that. I have an idea for a little side project, a little distraction project using that. That's very funny that you bring it up. I was so hopeful today would be cooler because the forecast said it would be. Violent thunderstorms 1 at 3 a.m. But no, it's warmer today. Oh, from the humidity, maybe. They got AI psychosis as is. Don't let them know it can be automated without them paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. Ah. Well, you stop saying it then. My boss is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I'm not afraid of nothing. That's nice. All of you Europeans who are considering buying an AC to watch the Technology Connections video about portable air conditioners. Okay. Doesn't show up on the new version of Godot 4.7. Okay, so they didn't update it. I mean, 4.7 just came out. Search for things on YouTube. I heard showed up. It's funny. I'm on the YouTubes. It's true. Ooh. I mean, I guess this is what I wanted. I don't really want the sides though. Maybe I need to let's just see, I guess. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to push play. I think it'll be okay, but Oh, I made a title screen. By the way. Are you gonna go or okay, I'm gonna pause this because they're all gonna die. Speaking of AI psychosis, is funny as fuck that Cyberpunk made that a stat in the 90s. Made it a stat. She made the only straightforward video. I mean, the reason I made that video is because I was trying to do it and I couldn't find a video. And I was like, well, now that I've taken like 4 hours to figure this out, I'll just make my own video. Blackjack. But unfortunately, the magic hasn't struck again. And I've tried making other videos, but they haven't popped off in the same way as that one. I need to find more holes in information. Yeah. More gaps in the shared knowledge. What did I just push? Why is my camera being weird? Camera? It looks like a pizza. Weird. I need to tweak that. Humanity is a stat. Cyberpsychosis is a defect from not having enough. Interesting. Could not find a video at all for Twitcher, and I felt like my brain turned to mush. I would not be able to figure it out at the moment. That's fair. That's fair. They also predicted kibble for humans. You mean boy kibble? I think it's like if I zoom in, it lets me go farther out, and then if I zoom out, it doesn't adjust right away. But then if I move the camera, yeah, then it adjusts. Alright, that makes sense. I don't love it, but that makes sense. Alright, let's see what's happening. I think I know. I'm guessing. Typing hazard, welcome in. If I have been put into a state of mental instability over AI, it's when I have to root through and merge request 60 file change delta where I leave comments like, don't let Claude rewrite this garbage helper function we already know we don't want. Yeah, in this house we spell the full variable names. Yeah. Everything went turning into a vibe coded, fucking my shit up in real time. Yeah, I don't want to talk shit actually about this, but I just, if I were working with someone and they were putting vibe code into my project, I would not be a happy camper, we'll just say. Okay, I want to look at an example here. So we're going to jump into this creature. Okay. Do you know where you're going? I don't know where you're going. I thought it would show me the target position, and it doesn't. Okay, let's just start over and do a little debug as we go. So we'll see if this gets set. It is. That's good. Bilbo Swaggins, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I heard the entire tech industry uses AI. I refuse to believe it. Yeah, they're literally just the same people that are trying to convince you that it's the future or that it's inevitable are now saying everyone already uses it. And no, we fucking don't. Like, it's just a lie. It's an absolute lie. Like, the people saying that have nothing to back up that claim except that they have a bias that everyone should be using it or that they want everyone to be using it. But it's just not true. Like, a few people are using it and they're embarrassing. I shouldn't say that, but like, we're not all using it, is my point. End rant. No, you can use AI and it's fine. I don't want to be saying it's embarrassing. I'm just saying I'm not using it and I don't appreciate when other people say it. Okay. I just don't want to say it. Yeah. That's used. It really only gets used to make funny pictures on PowerPoint title slides. Yeah. All our tooling runs through it now, from Slack to Jira to whatever else. So weird. Yeah, but that's business. That's not engineering. That's business people injecting it because they don't have standards. Sorry, I'm being really mean. Okay, this is not working. Okay, so it's getting all through here. I found you from Booyah stream. Nice. Welcome in. Yeah, Booyah's awesome. All my homies love Booyah. So, what? Oh, safe velocity 0. Right. Of course they're not going to move if the velocity is 0. Booyah is a goat. Yeah, he is. Notice a few of the YouTube channels I watch had obviously started getting AI to create their thumbnails, converging on the same style and fonts. It makes me sad. Yeah, I mean, that was probably going to happen anyway because, like, when someone does something that works, the recommended thing in YouTube is to copy it. One person listening here has got to hear it. Big engineering place I used to work at took them until 2022 to start using SharePoint. So I'd be surprised if they were quick to buy Intel LLMs. Yeah. Mr. Beast guaranteed that was gonna happen. Yeah. He wrote a style guide. Oh, I just thought because he's so popular and he's pretty consistent. But yeah, like, I've watched YouTube's videos on like how to make compelling YouTube videos. And that's what they say to do. Okay, so maybe if not navigation agent 3D target position. Hydrate. Thank you, Yag. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of my lemonade already. So I'm point to make the face. I've never watched a Mr. Beast video ever. But like the topics have never like seemed interesting to me at all. Need more major depressive disorder in my content creators. Hey. Got you covered. Maybe what I'll do is print new velocity. Target. We'll see. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be chaos. Let's do campaign so we just have one creature to start with. So it... Actually, that's not what I meant to print, is it? Okay, so it is getting the target position. It's just still not moving at all. I should incorporate the falling velocity. Didn't do that before. Forgot Mr. Beast got famous for repeating words a million times until someone brought that up. I didn't know that was how he got famous. Listened to a podcast about his brand and work culture. I don't remember specific details, but it was all very poop. I believe it. I got to Sweden in 2022. There was Prime drink everywhere. I don't think I've seen a single bottle since 2024. 2024? Gosh, you're so old. Pack it in, Grandpa. You were alive in 2024? That's so embarrassing. I don't know. Alright, so this is very interesting. We're setting this. It's calling this. Oh wait, we're calculating this. Oh, I'm stupid. Turns an exposition in the global coordinates can be moved to, making sure that there are no static objects in the way. The agent does not have a navigation path. It will return the position of the agent's parent. Use of this function once every 6 frames required to update the internal path logic of the navigation agent. Of course, of course. Had a birthday in 2024. Me too. Born in 19-something. I should probably be in hospice. 1738. What's up? Hello. Late 1900s. What's your dog name? I see a cute doggy walking around. That's Carrot. Or Carrot Cake. We also have a pup. An ancient pup named Spud who sleeps under my desk. Here, I got some emotes of them. Let's see, where's a good one? Here's Spud. And here's Carrot. Yeah, thank you, TV9. Coda's probably the same age as me, too. Thank you, DP9. Oh. I don't know why Automod caught that one. Typing hazard, you're good. I think it just got worried about spelling stuff. And of course... Oh gosh. Thank you. Lemonard, hello, welcome in. I didn't expect. I look like I have a raging clue right now. Pup named Scooby-Doo. Oh, careful of the candle. Okay. Will Automod catch this one? I hope so, whatever it's gonna be. Wipes here with pastries? No, Freddy, no. Stop it. Wait. Not try. I never tried this. Don't try and upset the Automod. This is Carrot. She likes attention. Alright, so new velocity we're calculating as 0. Get next path position. Can I just like see what this is? Okay, let's see. What is next path position? 5. Because we're falling. Weird. Can I just... Will I fall? I don't even fall. Oh, because it's not accumulating. Okay. Make computer angry. Don't you do that. What is it yelling at me for? Oh, it's Delta. That's fine. Want to say I hate advertising, but when I get an ad for some shit, I'll never even... Oh, we're in ads! Damn it, you guys! Fills you with joy. Well, that's nice. Leaves game. Hello, welcome in. Nick, thank you for the gift sub. I will be right back. It's not even in a working state to show off. So sorry, you get nothing. Be right back. Alright, sorry for the delay. Coda and I were figuring out dinner. We're having vegan chicken patties. One of my favorites. Like, I hated chicken patties as a kid, but the vegan ones are like really good for some reason. I hate ads more gonna cost me something. Those irritate me. Twitch wants to have... You'd have turbo, then potentially tier 3 sub to use all of a single user's emotes, then do it on the other channels. It's a money pit. Absolutely. It's a scam. Be careful. I recently started buying bits so I could do giant emotes and stuff, just like here and there. And the fact that it's not really money, I don't think about how much I'm spending, and I go through like $5 worth of bits in like a day. And then I'm like, oh, I'll get more because I'm out. And I'm like, wait a second, like how much am I spending here? Because like I just haven't been thinking about it because it's not money, it's bits. I remember TV ads. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember that. How do bits translate to revenue for a streamer? 1 bit is like a penny. But it costs you like 2 pennies. So for like $1.20, you can, or no, for like 60 cents in some streams, you can gigantify an emote. And the streamer gets 30. But I found out you can control the price, and the lowest it'll let you go is 10 bits. I think the cut you get from bits is better than subs. I don't know. It kind of depends too on where the sub is from, for some reason. Become Medusa. That's yeah. It's 2 to 1. That makes sense. Yeah. Streamer gets 100% of the bits. Prime subs give less. Oh. The bit buyer gets the service charge. I thought whoever was in the emote got the bit. It's whoever's stream emote is. Unless they commission someone else to be in the emote. Yeah, Medusa's great. It's nothing against him. I just don't want to spend money like that. I want to be more careful about my monies. And it's not even being careful. I want to be more greedy and selfish. You know what I mean? The agent does not have a navigation path. Return the position of the agent's parent. Okay. This is just Plum not working. That's right. Plum. Kobe, welcome in. More money she saves, the more she can stream. That is true. I have an accountant now. They wouldn't let me, even if I tried. Is that a raccoon in your profile picture in a donut? That is a good question. You're to see you doing epic game dev. It is pretty epic. I can't get my creatures to move because I tried to use navigation agents. And they don't want to. I feel like I'm just like missing something important here. You can combine the navigation agent's output with your own movement code. Okay. Velocity dot y times move speed. I should write down a Google Doc for navigation because I always forgot how to do it. That's smart. Rodrigo! Hello, lovely lad. Well, I'm not working. Yeah. Okay, so velocity minus the old velocity times, or should it be plus? Yeah. Will this work? SMH. A Disney adaptation of a Japanese property. He's in a canon? Oh. Oh, a bot to like come in and you just need to change this line and then it works. Yeah. Safe velocity wise velocity. Okay. Navigation correct includes delta twice in the movement computation. Does it? I think it depends on which one you're looking at. You're basically cat's less likely to listen to you. Just don't approach a wild one. Okay? Promise me. No matter how cute they are. Food equals friend. Are you saying if you have food, you're their friend? Because, like... Oh! Oh, it's working. Kind of. What are you doing? Oh, you're just, like, doing things. What if I put down a fruit bin? He's not boinging. He's not very boinky. Melissa. More like Medusa. Shout out Medusa. I could actually just shout out Medusa. Medusa T. And I hope I said this correctly. Yes. Nailed him. Shout out Medusa. Okay, so they're lonely. I gotta fix the logic on the animations. The old man feeding 30 wild raccoons on his porch. That was me. King Midas, who you got? Definitely Medusa. Alright, so what's going on with this animation? Oh, because it's never hitting the floor. Alright, let's just take this out. Let's not do this. Okay. Release the boinkers. Oh, they're so cute. They're really floaty. They're not fully doing the animation. They seem to have stopped. Weird. Oh! Jeez. Okay. Oh my god. They're tweaking. Why? What are they doing? What? Oh, if you pause it, they keep moving too. Okay. Actually, let's keep that here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. So at least now they pause. That's good. They're like 100. Why are they triggering this so much? That shouldn't be affected. Good luck, bro. They become self-aware. That's not what I'm seeing here. Like... What? So this should only be printing here. Oh, it's just such a backlog. I see. Okay. Well, it's clearly they're moving, so we don't need this. Stop. Oh, fuck. Fudge. Okay. So we don't use Delta here at all. Someone on Twitch said AI could be self-aware, and that made me lose faith in humanity a little bit. Like, it could be in the future, or it could be now. Like, what do you mean? Like, what did they mean? Do they believe that AI is smart? To the point of self-awareness? Lenny, welcome in. Hello there, silly kiddos. How's the weather for you? How's the swamp? It's hitting pretty hard here. And we're like on a ground floor, really like insulated building. He's referring to how dumb it is. Not sure. Oh. You hit F. I was just saying, how's the weather for you? I'm feeling swampy personally. And like we're in a house, an apartment that is like very well insulated. And still, it's pretty bad here. Desist dawdling, welcome in. Hello. I physically could never obtain self-awareness. It's an absurd idea. Okay, I see what you're saying. But they thought, like, did they think it had the potential to be, like it could be in the future self-aware, or like did they think it currently is my confusion. You know what I should do? I'll tell you what. Set velocity. To 0 when we're not even in the move state. So we stop trying to move. That might help. 4'9" is always raining. Are you actually 4'9"? That's an interesting height. Sweating like a tennis player. My bedroom seems to face the sun 99% of the time. Ugh. Ugh. I had to shut the shades because the heat like coming in on the shades, which is like crazy to me that it would be that hot. You see how they start gliding? They stop bouncing. Why? They're still moving. But why did their animation stop? Is bounce not a... It is. $31 tomorrow. Don't say that. Don't say that. People usually mean it'll change itself to ensure it stays powered on or lie to its benefit. I don't think they mean conscious awareness. I still don't think it's even there. Like, that was their thoughts, not currently, no. Still think it's crazy. It is still, like, very weird to think that that could be true. SMHI? Oh. What? What? Tennis players short? What? What's cool stuff is chat working on? That's a good question. 33 tomorrow. 31 Sunday skull. Skull. Oh. Shake my head. Instagram. Swedish Meteorologisk H Institute. Better go home to my old folks. Make sure they drink plenty of water. Oh my gosh, yeah. Old people are so forgetful. Are you gonna drink water? Sorry, she was being cute. Bought to interact with stream avatars. Used iHeart's video to get gift working. Nice. Nice. 26 tomorrow for me, but I said 27 today. It's been 32. Oh my god. Thank you for the microscape time, Kaiser. Why is my animation not looping? If not animation manager. We'll do this. Yeah, why? I live in Texas. Count your blessings. Yeah, I'm grateful to not be in Texas. Southern tip of Texas, like Brownsville, Corpus Christi, starts looking like Florida. Oh my gosh. No one wants to be in Florida. Got 4 ice packs in the freezer for our hanky AC. Hanky? Janky. Yeah. That makes more sense. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a little cooked trying to do this. This is so frustrating. If on floor and not animation player is playing, play bounce. Why? 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 Play bounce. Last night I had a bath with just cold water and in 30 minutes it was warm. Oh my god. Like I spent half my time in Texas. Wish I could have taken advantage of the speed limit. Oh, you have to drive slow as a truck driver. I thought they just did that because they liked you. Because I'm so hot. That's right. Freddie will be quiet. What? You guys are distracting me. That's true. The cutest, welcome. Loki, once again, name moving to Sweden. You will be assimilated. Want a little hut? Want internet? Do not want 30 degrees. It's getting pretty hot here, too. I hate to say it. Company capped at 65. Okay. That's interesting. Is that like a... Is it more fuel efficient? Or is it just like a safety thing? Yeah, so why are you spamming this? Like... Stop. Ah, I figured it out. Fuck. Fudge. Sorry, I keep swearing. I'm just so frustrated. This is the worst. It's the worst. It's because of this. I have this. I need to put this in here so that we're not calling it every physics frame when we're already in the act state. Brainoid, Biley, welcome in. Swear jar, thank you. I know. I see you're swearing. I'm drawn to here. It's because I'm doing navigation. I'm doing avoidance navigation. It sucks. Like, their speed isn't consistent, and I don't have currently their animations tied to their movement speed, only the speed of time. Okay, thank you for not doing crazy nonsense. Okay. When did you start this project? I don't think I've seen it. Honestly, missed streams since you were making a character in Blender. Which character was I making in Blender? I've done so many. I started making this, God, it's been like 2 weeks. I think 3 weeks, maybe. It was like a weekend project, and then there was like, okay, let's just finish out the week with it. And then I was like, I'm really enjoying this, let's do more. Because like I was gonna do more like supplemental work for Hexery after I finished developing Stop and Smell the Flowers, but then I started doing this just because I thought it would be neat. I was playing Paralives and I felt inspired. But then I've just really enjoyed working on it, and like I have an idea now for a concept with it that's relatively short development cycle, I hope, like 6 months tops. So I'm like, let's just see where it goes. Let's see if I can get a playtest maybe like sometime in August and see if it can be fun. Famous last words. I mean, if it gets to be too long of a project, you know I'm gonna drop it. So there's not really a risk of me accidentally doing like a multi-year project. It's more like wasting my time working on a project that could be a multi-year project, and then once it gets to be so many months and it's not finishing, then I cut ties. Made one you said looked too much like you. Started a new one the next day. Haven't been available to watch since. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might have been like 6 months ago, I think. If I'm thinking of the same thing. It wasn't, Not this one, right? This doesn't look like me, does it? Followed April 15th. That was like a month after I suspect. Oh, sorry, the strobing. Maybe May. That was pneumonia season. Not May. Was it? No, I got back in April. So Nick must have come in once I was back after pneumonia season. So I want to see how this looks without the debug. Yeah. Campaign. So I changed a few things. I'm guessing there's more people based on the chatters. Yeah. So I showed this at the beginning. Oh, wait. Okay. I showed this at the beginning of a stream. Oh, by the way, I have a game that's on Steam, and I'm going to do a release event. It comes out in just over a month, and the video is like the little advert for it next to my face. Stop and Smell the Flowers, which is a relaxing, idle, incremental game about collecting flowers. And it's gonna be like $5. And it's a desktop companion game. Probably get like 30 hours of gaming out of it. It's really satisfying, relaxing. Anyway, so come to the stream release event. That's gonna be fun. But okay, so with this, I did some work on the campaign mode. And obviously now there's a title screen because I kept switching back and forth the everything unlocked versus nothing unlocked. And it was showing up a lot in my Git commits. And I got annoyed, so I just made a little title screen to choose instead of it being a setting. I made this into an island. I just did this like this week. So I made an island, and the white is what's not available because this is campaign mode. So you have to unlock the space. And the idea is eventually you'll get over here to the harbor, and then you can build the harbor, and they'll be building the harbor will be a goal. $10, 100 hours of gaming out of it. Still 5, but you can play for longer. Absolutely. I missed the Coda Fallout 1 and 2 streams. He didn't continue. He only did like 2 of those. They were just not advert. No more Fallout London for you, governor. Herbert. What? But yeah, so there's a doc that's going to be coming with like more logic attached to it, and the world now spreads out along this island. And then we have now campaign mode. You have to spawn the first creature. They don't just automatically spawn. I feel like their movement speed's too fast. Not sure. Let's put down a fruit bin. There's grass, which I think turned out really cute. Little grass. Boo Coda, boo. Don't boo him. He's right. He wasn't having fun. And if you're not having fun, don't do it. Shade 11, welcome in. No. No, that doesn't happen. But I did add cannibalism. I don't know if you were someone asking for it, but I'm guessing you were. Based on that request. Let's do a little flirt. I also added a cooldown on spawning creatures. Cannibalism is awesome. Yeah, it's a funny feature. It's not about having fun. Of course it is. But Fallout London's been really fun. But he's not streaming that. That's just for me. I feel like this is too high. They're floating, aren't they? They're floating above the ground. Yeah. Okay. We can spawn another, so let's spawn another. Who are you? Brian. Can you guys not be ignoring the woman? Please? And can you not be starving to death for no reason? I just wanted to see if they clump, and it seems like they won't. But we'll see. Check Discord, Coda, a present for you. Falafel, hang out with cute squirrel, living the dream. Oh. There's an opportunity to dox you? Oop. I think I know where you are. Did you go see the handsome falafel man? I think I know. Why is the population 3? Didn't we... Maybe we didn't spawn a 4th yet. Or someone died. I'm gonna add another fruit bin, even though they don't really deserve it. Is it by the falafel stand that I like? Is that the Rim World soundtrack? No, this is the Stop and Smell the Flowers soundtrack. Guitar pedal casing. What does that mean, casing? Imogen. Oh, we have youths. But it's just from one couple. We need more. We need diversity. Yeah, they're not clumping. That's great. And they're still able to interact. Although they're getting pushed. So who are you talking to right now? I don't even know. Where are you headed? Oops. Okay, seem to have sorted it. So I want them to avoid each other, but not... Who are you talking to? I don't think anyone's actually engaging with this child, and she's trying very hard. Why are they floating? I really don't get that. Loads of birds coming looking for scraps. In my mind, I was a Disney princess. Nice. How many wish lists? Oh, we're up to almost 900. So I'm going to try to get to 1,000 by release. Driving, ignoring women. Wow. It's my favorite pastime. There we go. Okay, yeah. Who are you talking to? She's trying. Okay, finally someone talked to her. Yeah, the movement's not great. Can I Improve it. May I improve it? Okay, radius. This is the radius of the avoidance agent, the body of the avoidance agent, and not the avoidance maneuver's starting radius, which is controlled by neighbor distance. What? Does not affect normal pathfinding to change an actor's pathfinding radius. Okay, so this is an unrelated thing. Okay. So I want this to be like 0.1. It doesn't have to be big. And honestly, 1. Like, I just don't want them piling on each other. Are there domestic animals in this game? No. There might be in the future. But right now, no. The agent does not adjust the velocity for other agents that would match the avoidance mask, but have a lower avoidance priority. Makes the other agents lower priority as the oh. Okay. Gonna leave before I go too far. Wait. Bye, Freddy. Sorry, I'm like very distracted by this. Like, we're getting good work done though. Let's see. Need to listening to music, but tell Coda to play more Fallout. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play some tonight. Yeah, they're floating in the sky above the ground. It's really obvious when there's furnishings. I don't like that. Okay, we have baby. Who are you talking to? Oh. It might be like determining that they're done too soon, because I'm not setting that right now. The distance threshold before a path point is considered to be reached. I think right now this is like they have houses now. Yeah, they're tents. My plan is to add in like actual houses. Distance threshold. What's this? My plan is to add in actual houses that are gonna be sorry, distracted. So okay, they're going to get the ability to build houses, and when they do, the houses will satisfy their tired bathroom hygiene and hunger need all in one. So then it'll be like they have domiciles to take care of their needs, and that won't be something we have to monitor as much. But I want them to keep doing social and fun things outside as much as possible, because it's fun to watch. But the tents are just like the starting point for future Damn, they just like turned around and started meeting. Maybe I should give him a little bit more of a radius, because if I can avoid collision, like, it would be clever. It would indeed. It wouldn't it? Coda, the kitchen timer is going off. Don't wish to alarm you, but there is an alarm. Like the new visuals? Thank you. Once they actually are not floating in the sky, you'll get to see the grass better, because right now it just looks like a texture, but it's actually it's scattered meshes. This person passed out. Why can't you take care of yourself? Right. They're embarrassed because they peed their pants. Relatable. No, there's a separate button if you want to rotate things you're placing, so I can do that separately. Like that. So the keys are a little awkward. I'm gonna have to change them, but right now it's F and G, like rotate what you're holding, and then Q and E rotates the camera, but also dragging with the center mouse button held rotates. So you have control. But yeah, it's a little awkward right now. So, okay, this is good though. This is better for helping with the clumping. I am going to increase their size a little bit. And I think their move speed is getting unnecessarily capped right now. Max speed would be 3 times the speed of time, which can get up to eight. 3 times 8. Yeah, because we have to make sure that they're actually moving at the pace we're setting. Hence, welcome in. Happy Chill Friday co-working. You too. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff done, and chat's pissed. I'm just kidding. But I'm sure it would be more funner if I was like ignoring this and just chatting with chat. But I want to do my things, so here we are. Chat loves to chat, you know what I'm saying? I think someone just got like spam rejected, but it came across like a bug, but then it's otherwise not spamming it. So I think that was just them hitting on everyone and failing in succession. So the movement of the creatures, the position of the creatures when they're not in when they're oh, thank you. Lemonade. Wait. Can I have ice? It's very hot. Thank you. If they're not in the act state, we set the velocity to 0. But it's still gonna update here. So maybe what we should say is oh. If not state is travel, return. I forgot I was running it still. Ooh, I got food. I got a sandwich and pickles. Oh my god. Pickles are so good, you guys. So yeah, obviously there's like a huge upper gap here. Why? Leopoldian, welcome in. Thank you for the read. Hello, how was your stream? What did you get up to? I'm trying to figure out why my creatures are so lifted off the ground. This isn't related to why it's like that. Yeah, how was your stream? So this is flush. Oh, thank you. It was awesome. Giga tired Unreal Engines in a really big new state. Did the change happen? Or I didn't realize that was going to happen so soon. Oh, do you want Kool-Aid or water? Sorry, I missed that message. Kool-Aid. It looks like you already did. Yeah. What is the alternative to oh, what's the word? Blueprints. I've heard people getting very bothered. I'm starting to prepare these days. Oh, okay, so you're just getting a head start on it then. Okay. Learning C++. Ooh. just quickly learn C++. That's tough. That is, yeah, no, I don't envy. Just quickly learn C++, profit. Yep. Oh goodness. Is it gonna crash? Sorry for the white screen. That's just because my It's like the lighting, because you never see the sky. I just needed to check the height of the navigation. So I needed the side view. Yeah, you're crashing. Oh, we're in ads. What a bad time for an ad break. I'm gonna, I want to BRB. I want to take some bites out of my sandwich. Claymore, oh my god. How long did you stream for? You were on this morning. Goodness, we love crashes. And you raided into ads. Hello, raiders. I was just trying to set up a nav mesh, but I'm having an issue. I don't know why I'm like while I'm talking. I'm having an issue with my nav mesh where it's like above the ground because I'm using colliders, I guess. I don't know why it's above the ground. Like the ground is below this green line of grass. But it's up here. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't care about that. Oh, it's even higher now. Because my little guys are all floating. But I need to take a bite of this food because it's been sitting here smelling good in front of me for like a minute. 2 minutes even. Playing Claire's. Clay, I saw you were working on a jam. When is that going till? When is the game jam running to? And which one is it? I don't know anything about it. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a bite now. Try not to look too closely at me while I take this bite of food. That was a good bite of food. I think I'll have a second. Is it ASMR if everyone hates it? Rozzy, welcome in. Claymore, welcome in. Straw Hat, welcome. Good Oat Plushie, so cute. Thank you. It's the original one. I got it in the first iteration. Uber Streak, welcome in. I had this food and it's ads. And I've been waiting to eat it. I needed to. Also, Carrot's here. She's looking sad. Who hates other people eating? A lot of people do. It's like a thing. People have things about it. It's a whole thing. Could it be because of this? Can't get off if there's no protein involved? What? What? Do you guys know the old Valley Fair song? Commercial song that's like it's in my head right now. The Finger Boys are coming and everybody's running. Go to San Francisco. Oh, Six Flags. Is that what it is? Oops. Is that a euphemism? Oh. The pub tune? The pub tune. Thank you for the hydrate egg. It's weird. Why wouldn't they know? Oh. Alright, I'll sit up. Okay. I have to raise the desk now. Means it's pub time. See you later. Oh, are you actually leaving? Because I sing. I don't want to hear iHeart sing again. I should go. Need more coffee, but it's so far to the kitchen. It's also very late. Gotta put pants on. Okay. I'm British. Oh, I'm sorry. My heart will go on. Wish I was going to a pub. Aren't you like too young? A traversable 3D region that Navigation Agent 3Ds can use for pathfinding. Two regions can be connected to each other if they share a similar edge. How do you do that? Set the minimum distance between two vertices required to connect two edges by using this. Overlapping two regions navigation method is not enough to connect two regions. They must share a similar edge. Fine. Cost of entering this region from another region can be controlled with the enter cost value. I've never actually done multiple. I've only ever had one. And then just like hope for the best. But maybe that's something we can learn in this project. Cost of traveling differences inside the region can be controlled with the travel cost multiplier. Node caches changes to its properties. So if you make changes to the underlying region RID in Navigation Server 3D, not be reflected in this node's properties. Very nice. Tutorial. They are the visual node representation of a region of the navigation map on the navigation server. Each navigation region node holds a resource for the navigation mesh data. Both 2D and 3D versions are variable. Individual navigation regions upload their 2D navigation polygon or 3D navigation mesh resource data to the navigation server. All right. And then there's combined navigation map. Oh, okay. So I could have like these on different floors and then it would all get combined for me. I'm British. I'm sorry. Who shall we cancel? Too young for the bump? What? Why'd you rate bump? Oh, interesting. Okay, See, using navigation meshes to learn how to create and apply navigation. This is the part I actually need right now. Push global transform changes to the region. Changing transform navigation region does update the region position on the navigation server. Changing the scale does not. Okay. Navigation mesh resource has no scale. It needs to be fully updated when source geometries. You can just scale. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, we could make like stairs and stuff that are free placed. This is certainly a chat of all time. It is. Existing paths will not be automatically updated when region gets enabled disabled. So you'll still walk on it if you were walking on it, but it won't in the future. Okay. I think I've been shaking it all wrong. This is most definitely a chat. It's true. Greatest chat of all time. On twith.television/iHeartFunnyBoys with a Z. How can one shake it wrong? Let me show you. We love twif.television. Maybe S to a Z to make you more hip with the kids, auntie. But then people can't find me. Spelling kind of matters. Unzips. What? Oh, because I'm shaking it all wrong. Do not become a Shake It streamer. Imagine how much like weight I would lose if I just like did that like for 5 hours a day. That'd be insane. Like, I can't even imagine. Is that even a thing though? Like, would people pay to watch? Asking for a friend, would people pay to watch that? Watch me gyrate my love handles away. Do it in a crop top so like people are gonna throw bits at me. I'm just asking questions. Aerobic streamers. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. That'll be like the kosher form. Don't want to break TOS. Yeah, of course. Throwing it back in chat yesterday. That wasn't that today? Shaking, it's all I know. Was that yesterday? I don't remember. It all kind of blends together. Just over here doing jumping jacks in my hot tub. Yeah. We know what kind of stream it is. Twitch doesn't. Okay. It was today. Okay. Good. Then I am not the crazy one. Do9, thank you for the chicken strip. Best emote. No self promo in the stream. Thank you, DB9. Beautiful rumps. Didn't sleep long, so everything is a blur today. Oh, I'm sorry. You should sleep more. Can you go to sleep right now? Now. Do it now. Can you sleep yet? Why are you sending this here instead of Grumbles? Because Grumble didn't stream today. You know? Like, he just sleep better. Damn. Yeah, right? What are you doing, Egg? What are you doing? You got me all in a mood now. Navigation works independently from other engine parts like running physics. Only thing considered when doing pathfinding. Oh, okay. You need to take other data, like visuals, for example, into account when doing pathfinding, and you need to adapt your navigation mission accordingly. Process of factoring navigation. Okay. If you experience clipping or collision problems while following navigation paths, always remember that you're doing it wrong and you should kill yourself. I'm just kidding, it doesn't say that. He takes 20%. Yeah, he takes like 60%. You notice how his costs so much more than mine? He's bad at math. I wish this video would stop playing. Navigation system will never know this is a tree, rock, wall, collision, shape, visual mesh. It only knows that here I was told I can path safely. Okay. Sorry, I'm so hungry. They're going out shopping tomorrow? Oh my god, old people. I remember like peak COVID going to like the grocery store and the old people would buy like 3 things. And I'm like, it makes me sad to think maybe you can't afford more, but also if you just don't believe that there's a problem with you coming every day, that sucks. D-Boy, welcome in. Thank you for pooping in my chat. I don't accept your apology. What? What do you mean what? What? You're welcome. Thank you. What indeed? What do you mean what? What? Sorry. Node groups, yes, that's what we were looking at. What in the butt? Must have been the wind. Oh. Navigation region 3D node, selecting the editor, big option appear in the bar in order for the region to work in navigation mode. Region to be added. Parse geometry type. Source geometry. Okay. Collision mask. Yes, that's clear. Defines which nodes to start the parsing, how to traverse scene tree. Okay. Source geometry mode. Forgetful chat. Do you all have ADHD? And Cavo like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, we might. There's a chat. I'm not talking to myself. Kudus is not accepting your apology for eating on stream. Wow. Grumble, what's happening? Where am I? It's okay, you're safe now. You're here. I don't know if you're safe here. I can't guarantee anything. We were just discussing your bit reappropriation fee. But then we forgot and got distracted. Chat, is this real? Ask Grok. TV9, thank you for the bits. I'm sure Grumble will see some of that. Send that right over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a good one. Do not ask Grok. Okay, which nodes start the parsing, how to traverse, we saw. Only when a certain node group should be parsed. Okay. When the source geometry added, the result, the baking can be controlled with the following properties. Cell size, cell height. The rasterization voxel grid size, of course. Shrinks the baked navigation mesh to have enough margin for the agent collision. Excludes areas in the navigation mesh where the agent is too tall to fit in. Removes areas where the height difference between neighboring voxels is too large or the surface is too steep. Okay. So I can at least shrink this because we know our creature is teensy tiny and we're not concerned. Valve sent me the email that I can buy the Steam machine soon. Are we buying it, chat? I'm probably not. Oh. I got the email too, but probably not. She grokking on my clod till she GPTs. Ugh. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Grumble. I thought Grumble already subscribed here, but okay. Okay. Here's the redistribution. Don't need another Kiwi Farm moment from that bot. Wait, what? Kiwi Farm? Oh my god. Lots of Grumble emotes. Yeah, not at those. I mean, I honestly just like, I have a desktop. I was more interested in the Steam Deck. I don't need a Linux box. He probably uses his Bezos bucks. I forgot this month. Isn't that what those stupid forums like 8chan are called? Kiwi farms? It's a shit talking website. Oh my god. Anonymous. 20 gift subs. Holy shit. Why? I know you can't answer, but why? I didn't do anything. Tamer, welcome in. Perfect timing. Oh my gosh. I see Bot, Cutis, Lenny, Garcon, Prisedin. I know a lot of these names. Desist Dawdling got one. Stone Python, Karani. Nick got one. Nice. Kronks. I know some of these names. Oh my goodness. I didn't get one. Sorry, Tamer. None for you. I specifically marked you as never receiving one. It was like a little checkbox. Specifically by your name, Twitch message, and was like, do you want this person? They've been in your chat. Do you want to make sure that they can't? Oh. I deserve it. No. Oh my god, thank you guys. Thank you, Anonymous. Oh. That is so nice. And we got to like level 6 now? Jesus, I don't know that we've gotten that far before. See, if you complain enough, the universe gives you what you want. That's true. I hate Anonymous. Why? Such a great community. We really do. Checkbox must be checked for me too. You literally already got one, Grumble. What are you talking about? Oh, D-Boy got one too. Oh. Thank you, Anonymous. Even though D-Boy said he hates Anonymous. Never mind, thanks. Aw. Jesus, what do I even... Does this mean I have to eat more of the burger? It's probably the opposite of what people want, but... I just want to know... Yeah, okay, so in this picture it's clearly raised, so explain. Explain. Parsing source geometry from the string will be done in the main thread. Okay. Eat the burger. I think that's what they want. My lurking was exposed. Garcon, welcome in. Can you buy me a Steam machine, please? Don't do it. Don't buy it. D-Boy, didn't Nullix already say he would? Noise suppression's good. Nobody will hear you eating unless it's Nakabrod. Okay. Why would I ever eat that? Alright, you guys, let's just, you know, try and get some good work done. Mm-hmm. You can't see it because chat's in the way, but Spud's here. It's Spud. Bon appetit. Thank you, kind Grob. Welcome in. Duck Detective, thank you for the follow. Let's get back to work. Thank you, yeah, for the the Pudge celebration. Oh my goodness. I'm getting to eat, I'm getting to do game dev, and people are giving me money and hanging out with me and wanting to talk about game dev stuff. This is the best day. I get to eat every day. I meant like stream. The best stream. I eat every day. It's okay. Also, Coda. I think the Kool-Aid, you need to go heavier on the juice next time. It's lacking something. And it's the weekend. Throw some tequila in there. Fat middle-aged man, welcome in. Sounds like a solid Friday night. It really is. You eat every day in this economy. I do. I'm so selfish. I try to feed and bathe her every day. He grabs my head and forcibly brushes my teeth. I hate it. No, I don't want to brush my teeth. That's a joke because that's what he does to our dogs, to be clear. Yeah. For runtime rebaking, prefer using physics shapes as parse source geometry. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Perfect. Hype chest. Let's see. Oh, so cute. But does he use your toothbrush for the dogs or for me? A chat of all time, yes. Yes. What about the fishes in Africa? You ever think of them, I heard? I don't. I never actually have thought about the fact that there's fish in Africa. Literally ever in my life. No. I try not to think of fish because they're kind of gross to me. They just like... They smell and they're like slimy because they live in slime water. And They don't got feet? Like, what the hell kind of animal is this? They don't have feet. What are they doing? No, it was a good joke. I got it. Bugs scare me. They are so alien. Oh my god, I hate bugs for that reason. I agree. Oh, bugs with like the exoskeleton? No. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Like, bees are okay. Like, cartoon bees are fine. Cartoon butterflies, real butterflies, I'm fine with. But like anything else, or if I saw one too close up, no. Tasty fingers, though, to be fair to the fish. Just nibbling on their fingers. If they look like the cartoon version in real life, I'm okay. Cartoon bugs, like, aren't cute, though. Like, except for bees and butterflies. Like, what is, like, the pincer? Pokemon? Ugh. I don't like that. Worm, ant, ladybug. I don't like ants either. Ladybugs are cute. I don't think ants are cute. I don't think worms are cute, but they don't bother me the way that exoskeleton insects do. Lurk. Okay, okay. Okay. Geometry data should generally be kept very simple. Many edges are required, but as soon as possible. I'm trying to understand why the height is off. To avoid misaligned edges between different region chunks, the navigation mesh has two important properties to the navigation mesh baking process. Baking bound and the border size. Okay. Together they can be ensured to perfectly aligned edges between region chunks. Baking bound only, baking bound, and border size. The baking bound, which is an axis aligned rect 2 for 2D and an AABB for 3D, limits the used source geometry by discarding all the geometry outside the bounds. Okay, nice. Filter baking AABB and filter baking AABB offset can be used to create and place the 3D baking bound. Oh. Failing the baking bound set, another problem still exists. The resulting navigation mesh will inevitably be affected by necessary offsets like agent radius, which make the edges not align properly. Yes, I have noticed that. Yes. Where the border size property for navigation mesh comes in. Border size is an inward margin for the baking bound. It is unaffected by most offsets and post-processing. Instead of discarding source geometry, the border size discards parts of the final surface of the baked navigation mesh. If the baking bound is large enough, the border size can remove the problematic surface parts. Only the intended chunk size is left. Okay. Frame rate problems at runtime. Default done on a background thread, so as long as the platform supports threads, the actual baking is rarely the source of any performance issues. Common source for performance issues at runtime is the parsing step for source geometry. Involves nodes and scene tree. Scene tree is not thread safe. All the nodes need to be parsed on the main thread. Oh. Okay. To improve performance, use more optimized shapes. Merge and simplify as much geometry as possible. If nothing helps, don't parse the scene tree and add the source geometry procedural with scripts. Only pure data arrays are used as source geometry. The entire baking process being done on background thread. Okay. Now I want to bake, but it's too warm to bake. Oh, you know what I really like to make when it's too hot to cook, but I want something that's like cooking or baking? Do you know what puppy chow is? Not barbecue. No, something sweet. So you melt chocolate and peanut butter, and then you roll around rice squares, like the cereal, Chex or whatever. And then you throw in some powdered sugar and you mix that around. And so then it's like the powdered sugar keeps them separate so they don't clump too much. And then it's delicious. It's the best. Easy. You just microwave it. And then you eat that. And you made it and it's really good. Yeah, no big desserts. I also like to do that with just like Rice Krispies. Crisp rice, like the little flaky things cereal. And then I'll like lay it out in a pan and I'll press it down so it looks like the base of a cake, but it's just like a mess of melted chocolate and peanut butter gluing together cereal. And then I'll put that with maybe like a equal sized layer of chocolate. Yes, I'm a fat ass. I'll put an equal sized layer of chocolate frosting that I've made myself on top. And then I'll put it in the freezer. I call it freezer cakes. And then I take it out when it's still cold. Once it's chilled and it's all solid with the frosting is solid, cut it into squares. Eat that. So good. Waiting for food to arrive. I'm sorry. Gallon bag of puppy chow at the school function is a core memory. I just love making it. Just melt Snickers bars, dip rice cakes into the mush. That doesn't sound as good. D9, you don't get it. It's not the same. Although adding caramel to the mix does sound very good. That does sound really nice. I remember I made a big bowl of puppy chow, and one of my brother's friends came over. I didn't really know him, but he just starts like eating it like crazy. And he's like, oh yeah, it's so good. And then he's like, I'm allergic to peanuts, but I don't even care. And I was just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Baking streams, baking vids. I was actually just thinking about like 2 days ago, thinking about making a cooking video because I have this like 1 ingredient scrambled tofu. It's like 1 ingredient and some spices scrambled tofu recipe that's super good. And I was like, I could make this like a short and explain what it is and like make the whole thing like 30 seconds long. And I bet it would make a lot of people have more delicious vegan food. I heard cooking streams used to be a thing on Sundays. Good times. Yeah, but people didn't watch. I mean, people did, but like it was a significant drop off. Plus, then I had all this delicious baked food, and what am I supposed to do with that? The ingredient is tofu. It is. Tofu, olive oil, and then spice. And onions if you have onions. Love me some tofu. Excellent. Excellent. Honestly, you don't even have to cook it. Like, I'll eat it cold before it's done cooking because it's just so good. How'd you work that out? You some sort of genius? The frosting I make is also with tofu. That's super good. I should pull up the recipe and make that again soon. But you know, it's summer now, so I'm all about the blended drinks this time of year. Baking's more of a cold weather thing for me. Tofu cucumber salad now, I think. Ooh, that sounds so good. Do you have fresh basil? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Maybe, I don't know what kind of dressing. For sure a vinaigrette, I would think. Yum. Oh my god. Love salad. Okay, anyway. Navigation mesh appears inside geometry in 3D. Okay. A navigation obstacle 3D shape set to bake with navigation mesh can be used to discard geometry as well. Oh, interesting. Balsamic always goes on well. Yeah, I do love balsamic. A hearty bowl of diabetes. How quaint. I missed that before. I'm not saying you won't get diabetes. I'm saying it'll be worth it. All right, how are they baking this? Do they have a separate thread? Call deferred. Yeah, bake the navigation mesh on a thread with the source geometry material. Bake from source geometry data sync. Async. Okay. No comments. No one else is saying my stuff is hovering. I just read that whole thing. Godot navigation region. No, navigation mesh. Hovers. Navigation region 3D. Bakes. Mesh. Navigation mesh above actual region. I fixed it. Okay. I have a flat ground, which I added in navigation region 3D. I added some units with navigation agent 3D nodes so they could travel around the ground. The unit's Y position is 0. When I create a nav mesh for the navigation region 3D node and bake it, generative nav mesh is floating above the ground, causing the unit's Y position to jump to wherever the nav mesh is. Looked around, my surprise, most people recommend adjusting the path height offset of the navigation agent 3 node nodes, which truly feels like a tweak. It is a tweak. Another recommended way to put the units back on the ground is to set the cell height of the navigation region 3D to smallest value. Still larger than 0, also feels like a workaround. Why are we looking up nav mesh and bake chunks? Having lag issues with all the bouncing bumps? No, I'm trying to keep... The only thing I want the navigation for, I'm incorporating the Godot navigation system right now. It's really just to keep them from piling on each other when they're talking. That's like my whole motivation here. I just noticed I have a bunch of notifications. Hold on. Oh. Whoa. Aw. Okay, sorry. Go back. Okay, I guess not. Weird. I just wanted to see what that was. It's because I posted like a week ago or half a week ago with a video about my game. If I do that, rebake the nav mesh, Godot panics. Okay. Okay. The nav mesh gets moved to the ground level. If I restore the cell height to its previous value, it stays there. The game doesn't require gravity. The navigation also could be handled with adjusting the Y position. Navigation agent node has an offset property, subtracts this value from the path height. Shouldn't rely on the navigation mesh. Therefore, navigation path being aligned with the surface. The more detailed your mesh geometry is, the less the navigation path match it, especially on slopes. The error is caused by an unsupported amount of edges occupying the same rasterization cells. No. If you do any verticality in your game, you'd also then be subtracting cell height from the height of your next path position. Apparently, I didn't think it was a good idea to subtract it in the navigation getting a path position call. Oh. Yeah. That's not related to this. Ball collider. I know we're nice. We can try this. But I also like I'm not planning on changing their height, so I could just do that, or I could just say velocity. Like we could take into account of gravity at this stage and disregard any others. All right, let's try. After all that, I should have just Googled the actual problem. Who would have thought? Thank you, Yag. Oh. They're still floating, but not as severely, I think. It's not like that. Okay. Let's try the other hack. Or we could just throw in physics and just use this for 2D. Get tree, or actually get processed all the time. Okay, let's try that. And I'm posturing. I'm checking my posture. They're just flying over things. Gosh darn it. Guess who's back? Back again. Coda's back. Call for help. Oh. Just check my posture. It's shrimp. Oh no. A curvy spine is the devil's roller coaster. As you know. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to try the other cheat. Am I tall enough to ride the devil's Coda? Curvy spine. Yeah. do you like those curves? That works. That's so hacky. And it didn't include the harbor. Or it did, but it's halfway. What? Oh, is that why that's been broken this whole time? Oh. Oh. Gosh darn it. All the heck. You've cat to be kidding me. I was going crazy. I was like, why is this? But it's okay. It's like they want me to go crazy. Okay. That's why they were falling through the floor. I was so confused. Catch my future streams on Kick. New game. Started loop. Me? My game? New game? Is that... Gamer, I thought you knew this one. But this is a little life sim that I'm making. About little bouncy creatures. We need to find the Japanese Zeno soundbite, make it a redeem. Oh! Nice. Oh yeah, they're like in the grass now instead of floating above it. What a ridiculous problem, but okay. Oh, I meant to click this. We'll just have to make a note to ourselves for next time. This inevitably comes up. Sorry, Spud. I just sneezed on her. Oh my gosh, everyone's having bladder failure. But the bathroom's right here and no one's using it? I guess now they've all peed their pants, so they're... Does it get cleaned? What? The bathroom? Oh, yeah. This is basically a festival. Look at that. We've already got new life. Rather piss my pants too. Yeah, I've actually... I know what you mean. Let's just say. Do you have the espresso house in the UK? I'm sure they have something equivalently nasty. The espresso house bathroom. Oh, I'm gonna snooze ads. We're gonna just go to the next ad break and then I'll rate us out. Because Coda and I are gonna play games tonight and I need time for that. But I'll be back tomorrow. But we got like a good 20 minutes before then. So hang out if you like. I doubt they have espresso house. This is good. They're not piling on each other. What? Who are you talking to? Oh. Is it that one? What games are you playing? We're playing right now through Fallout London, which is like a mod made for Fallout 4, which is pretty good. But not as good as I think it could be. I feel like when they were making it, I don't know if they're still working on it is the thing. So maybe I'm part of the problem. But I feel like people are playing it and like, oh, well, it's a mod, so things aren't going to be perfect. And not reporting when there's just like weird little bugs. You know what I mean? It's better to pee on your shoes. Jeez. Have it in Germany. Not terrible. Maybe a different thing. I like Espresso House. It's just like public bathrooms in Sweden are disgusting compared to our standards. Because like we're from the US and like public bathrooms are usually pretty good. But they're like just not really a thing here, and when they are, they're icky. So this is Mercedes. Mercedes is both a slob and shameless, so there's a lot of duplication here. Slobs and shameless creatures don't feel bad when they pee themselves. They get a moodlet saying that they stink when they stink, but it doesn't have a negative impact the way that it would if they weren't a slob or shameless. But they still smell bad to other people. And they also aren't negatively affected when other people... Slobs aren't negatively affected when others around them smell bad, but shameless people are. So they feel like others shame. Big progress. Mootsie, welcome in. Thank you. I've been cooking. Fallout London's great. There are a few bugs. Overall, I think it's great. Yeah, it's huge. It's a huge mod. It's insane. Slob love. Slobs also can autonomously fart. So we can have an action here called fart. Oh, they're mating and then they passed out. Now they're gonna fart after they've passed out. Oops, we gotta take care of ourselves better. But after they fart, it's funny. People around them will... Okay, so this person's stinky and annoyed right now. I'm just waiting for Mercedes to wake up and fart. But it might be a minute. Oh no, where'd Mercedes go? Here you are. Where'd you fart? Can you go talk to this person and then fart? I think that would be the best. Can you not talk to this person? Are you struggling to do anything? Is that why this has been so hard? Small sack. Talk to me. Where are you going? Okay, so maybe there's a problem here. Don't sleep. Yeah, she didn't get it on her queue. Weird. How is any of it working then? Maybe she was in too bad of a mood, actually. That could be it. Oh, she's just like mating right now. Okay. Ugh, I just want you to fart next to someone, please. Just farted. Okay, so she has the just farted moodlet. And I don't know who she's flirting with right now. That would be good to know. Oh. Oop. Mercedes. Was just farting with Max. No. They're all swingers, so it's very hard. Oh yeah, Eula's disgusted. Okay, that was so hard to find. Sorry. Carrot, you gotta calm down. Serious Croft, thank you for the follow. Eula's disgusted because someone near her farted. Also, she had the stinks over here mood. Like the slight perspective. Full rotate, nice. Yeah, yeah. Come here, Carrot. Why don't you come sit with Spud? Come on, you don't have to scratch me. No, you don't. You don't have to scratch me. Yeah, there's so much I want to add to make it more clear what's going on. And that will also help me find bugs. Come on. Yeah, like if another creature rejects an interaction because they're in a bad mood, I want an animation for that. I don't want it to just not happen because then it feels like a bug. So working on our communication skills is part of it. For sure. Here, it just like scratched the crap out of my legs. You're also a slob. Why don't you fart? It's like waiting to talk to someone. You just farted next to an unconscious person, then walked away. Stinks over here. I gotta make the moodlets into like little icons. We'll have to do that at some point. Draw some icons for this instead of just text, because icons are gonna be way funnier. Yeah, anyway. Let's do a commit. I think this is good. I think the navigation map is what I want at this point. There's bugs, but that's related to something else, so we can try to fix. But we'll just do this for now. Did I delete all the comments? Yes. Yes. Adds navigation and avoidance among creatures. Among? Weird. Bugs don't exist if you don't acknowledge them. How can they exist? You make a good point. Trump senpai. Ugh. So I think the issue here is that creatures timers is a typed dictionary. And if we just took out the typing, it wouldn't care anymore. So I'm just gonna say... Oh yeah, the Discord link's invalid. Are you trying to join? I can personally send you an invite, but I had to close down the public thing until I have a minute to set up a better bot trap, basically. We were having a lot of bot attacks recently. Adds potential fix to moodlets creature null feed. I went bald without putting a mat on my head. Yeah, let me grab you the invite really quick. I'm not a bot, I swear. Beep boop. Oh god. Here we go. Oh. We have to invite Locutus of Borg. I mean, come on. Oh. You have to start a conversation with me first because you don't allow for whispers. So, can you message me on Twitch? Just whisper at me. Just say hi. Don't say anything weird, please. Not having a go at my fellow baldies with mats on their heads. I assume you don't have access to millions of dollars. Is that how much it costs for a mat on your head? How are we doing on the to-do list? Weird. Please define weird. No. Okay, so my to-do now list is empty. That's pretty exciting. So we have 7 minutes left before I need to raid. So we could look at this now. And then I can also work on it a little bit after. Thank you for the message. Just hi, thank you. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning and Sunday morning, and we'll just keep co-working and having good work, and I'll keep working on this. Want to add spawning pee puddles. I want to add fart clouds when you fart, and some other kinds of like visual indicators when stuff is happening. I want to make a creature mesh. I started working on that, and I think it would be a good idea to finish. So this bug we can look at. Low need can trigger. This is going to be useful, but actually, yeah, I think now is the time. Maybe like add pop-up when needs too low to do an action would be good. Just to be like communicating to the player, hey, I'm not going to do this because blank. Skills will be cool, but let's focus on little visual things first. I think this next week is going to be very skills focused. Okay, and then we'll make some buildings. We'll make a house object, apartment object, and a park, and a harbor. So we already have part of the harbor, but we'll finish that up. Get a mesh for it. Get the logic I wanted for it. Make title, screen, animation. Make entering game animation. I have an idea for this. So I'm thinking maybe just knock it out. It'd be nice. It'd be fun. Animation to show meeting we need. Add part. Wait, yes. No, it's right here. Well, part cloud animation. Visual stink particles when you're stinky. That'll be separate. A lot of smelly things. Maybe add blood particles when cannibal. That'd be fun. This is done. And maybe add better water visual. 24/7, get the LinkedIn grind set of streaming? No. If I'm doing the LinkedIn grind set, it's going to be like something that pays. Isn't that the whole point? This is done. And then maybe some icon work too. We'll make a bunch of icons this weekend. Thought about becoming a LinkedIn shit poster back when I was 20. That's funny. Icon for unlock menu button. Okay, and this be good. Do that. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of visual work this weekend. I think that's gonna be the most satisfying, and that just sounds fun to me right now. So we'll start by making the creature model again. We have some bugs to fix. We have a few functional changes I want to make. Like low need should be able to trigger adding an action to fix the need, because right now it doesn't. So if your queue is full and you are having low bladder, you won't stop to go to the bathroom. And if people keep trying to socialize with you, your queue is not going to be empty. And so you're never going to go to the bathroom. You're just going to piss yourself. So we're going to fix that. And then we're going to do a lot of things that will improve communicating to me and to like players. Anyways, I better figure out who we're going to go see. Running out of time. But this was really fun. I hope you guys like what I'm cooking, because it would be really fun to pass out playtest keys at some point. And hopefully to all of you nice people. See, we're following. That's on. Bye, D-Boy. Bye, Lenny. Bilbo. See you. DB9. Oh my gosh. Coda. The cutest Lenny. Not Lenny. Not in like a bad way. I just mean like because we love Lenny. Not Lenny. You know what I mean. The Simpsons. Shit, I gotta hurry. Fudge. Okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna go as quick as possible. I'll be back tomorrow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Bye. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.